Good morning, New York. I feel like I said that really weird. Good morning, New York. So it is currently Tuesday the 13th of December, also known as Mariah Carey Day 1. I'm very excited. I can't even contain myself, but I don't want to waste my day just like thinking about the concert that's going to be happening, because the concert is going to happen, but I do have, you know, it's about to be 1 p.m. It's 12:30 right now. I have a day before the concert. You know, we're going to get to the concert at like 8 p.m. So we have, you know, a lot of time beforehand, but I'm just like, it's like not the impending doom, like the opposite of that, like the impending festivity of knowing that Mariah Carey is going to be. So anyway, I'm wearing this little number today. And I'm gonna go out. I really want coffee. I know a couple of the really sweet people I'm going to the concert with are in New York right now, so hopefully I'm gonna meet up with them before the show, hopefully within the next like hour or something like that. They've sent me their location, but I do want to go get coffee first, and I have my favorite coffee place. I'm just trying to figure out where the nearest one is to me, or if there's a near one where they are. But anyway, hello, we're in New York. And I'm wearing my little thermal shirt under this because it is cold. Look at that little Mariah number. Oh, that was not good. Okay, I am in SoHo, but look how beautiful it is. And surprisingly, it is not that cold today. It's not that cold at all. Well, I mean, it's still really early morning. Sorry, I'm like backlit because the sun's right behind me. But it's, yeah, not that cold. I feel like this is like a normal temperature that I'm used to. But anyway, I'm currently walking to get my coffee from the coffee place I go to all the time. Ironically, the coffee is like not even that good for me to be going to this like full travel distance for. However, because I'm so accustomed to going to this one place now, I'm gonna keep going to it, and it's gonna be my go-to. And I feel that my first coffee in New York should be from this place. I'm gonna risk running even though it's a red light and there's cars right there. How awkward. Okay. Now I'm happy. I've got my blank street order, which is a cold brew, large cold brew with almond milk and vanilla. It's so good. So my friends are currently like 3 minutes, 6 minutes maybe from where I am currently. So I'm just walking to them. It is beautiful and sunny in SoHo today. And SoHo is like my favorite area of New York. And it took me until last trip to like realize a lot of SoHo. I had been here like once or twice before, but I never really ventured past the like really touristy spots, and I'm so glad I did. And I love like SoHo, Lower East Side, like they're like my favorite parts of New York now, which wasn't originally because I never had any like prior knowledge or experience of them. I have to say I'm feeling incredibly festive today. I'm feeling incredibly festive. I really am, and I'm so excited to be in New York and to be here for the holiday season. And I don't know, I'm just so excited for tonight. I'm like, I told you I wasn't gonna like fixate on the fact the concert was tonight, but maybe I am, because I'm just so excited. Okay, so I just met up with my friends for a bit and we went through the Christmas market. I really wasn't filming because I had just met them all for the first time, so I was just enjoying talking with them. But I want to show you something that I see down here. So I'm currently going back to my hotel room right now. We're gonna get ready and have all that festive stuff later. My nose is going red from being cold. But I want to show you something that's over here. They have this countdown on this building right here, which says like 6 years, 220 days or whatever. And it's basically talking about how long we have left before like climate change is irreversible or whatever. And my thing with it, there's so many people arguing with like people on the phone today. It's, my goodness, y'all, lighten up, it's Christmas time. Oh my god, there's a little squirrel. Hold on. Little squirrel right there, do you see it? My favorite thing about New York is all these little squirrels. Hi baby, don't run from me, don't run. Don't run. Okay, anyway, it's gone. Here's my thing about this climate change countdown that's on the screen right here. It's like putting fear on people who can really do minimal about it. Like, we can reduce our carbon footprint, and we can use paper straws, and we can do all these different, you know, things that we should be doing, and cutting down like our meat intake and all like this. But at the end of the day, it's the big corporations and big companies that are the ones that are contributing most to climate change, like way beyond whatever we are. Look here, I'm passing by. Look here, I'm passing by on my little walk. That was my friends. You know, it's the corporations who are doing most damage to the earth, and that's stuff that we cannot change, and that's stuff that it's like it's putting the fear on us. And you know, it should be a fear, and it is a really scary thing about climate change. And you know, I wish there was things that people like me and you could do that's, you know, more impactful, but it's like we use our paper straws and we cut down on our carbon footprint and all like this, and it's like just for then a celebrity to use like a private jet, or just for companies to burn unnecessary, you know, fuel and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's like reaching the wrong audience. And that's kind of like a little rant I have about it. There's a duck here. It's so cute. Oh my god, have I had an insane past couple hours. So it is currently the next day, and I'm gonna merge these two vlogs because yesterday I was not able to film that much because I wasn't allowed my camera in Madison Square Garden, which was where I was for most of the day. And number two, I was honestly I couldn't believe that I was seeing Mariah Carey at Madison Square Garden, that I was just so present and so in the moment. So let me tell you about it now. So it is currently the next day. It is Wednesday the 14th of December, and it is currently 3 p.m. and I have just woken up. And the reason for that is because I was up until 4 a.m. in -4 degrees. And today I'm a little bit sick and I had to sleep it off. But basically the concert was incredible. I can't believe I saw Mariah Carey at Madison Square Garden. I can't believe it's not over. Like, I see it again on Friday. I'm gonna show you a couple videos. Again, I can't really play many with audio just because of copyright, but so she starts the concert by descending from the fucking rip. Look at my view, by the way. She literally descends in this little snowflake, and it was just so camp. And okay, so I'm gonna show you kind of my view, right? Now, if I show any audio in this, my channel will get striked. Thank you so much, Mariah Carey's team. But I was literally 3rd row at Madison Square fucking Garden for Mariah Carey. And it was just the most magical, festive, incredible night of genuinely my entire life. And so here we have like so many different beautiful moments. I just couldn't believe that I was there, that I was so close, that I was seeing Mariah Carey in December, and it was just, there's like my actual view. It was unfucking believable. And here we have, during All I Want for Christmas Is You, and so I heard All I Want for Christmas, it says you baby. She sounded a lot better than me, but there we go. And it like snowed and it came down from the roof, and it was just so incredible. And here you can see just how happy I was. It was the most magical night of my entire life. I genuinely cannot believe it. Everything about it was perfect. It was just so festive. I was just so Christmassy and amazing, and I just had the best time ever. So after the concert, it ended at midnight because she came on so late in true Mariah Carey fashion. Last time I seen her in Dublin, she came on incredibly late too, and a Global Citizen, she came on like 10 minutes late. But this time she was supposed to come on at like 8:30 and she came on at 10, and the concert didn't finish until midnight. So at around midnight, I come back to my apartment, and I had actually gotten invited to a Mariah Carey after party, but I didn't want to go because none of my friends were gonna go, and I just didn't want to go. But that option was there, and I was really grateful to have been invited, and it was like Mariah Carey themed and everything. But anyway, one of my friends texts me and goes, "Hey, the paparazzi are outside Mariah's right now. I think Mariah's gonna come out." So then I was like, oh my god. And then they messaged and were like, all the graphers are outside, which is basically the people that are like scammers who like go to celebrities like whenever they like finish an interview or they come out of like a performance, and they try to get as many things signed as possible so that they can resell them on eBay. So as you know, I brought my vinyls, you know, the 2 vinyls to get signed. So I was like, oh my god, I might join my friend. So my friend was over there, and I go. Now here's where things get a little messy. So I arrived there. It was literally like 8 minutes from where I am right now, and I go there and I'm with my friend and we're just kind of hanging out and we're seeing all the paparazzi and I'm like posing, like waiting for them to take a picture of me. I'm like, the star's here, the moment's here, but no, they didn't want it. The resale value on them wasn't great apparently. So we're there, and before we know it, it's like 2 a.m. because me and my friend hadn't seen each other in a while and we were just talking, whatever, we were having a great time. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna head home now, like, she hasn't came out, and I just don't think it's worth it, and I'm starting to get really, really, really cold. And my friend was like, no, and then I was about to leave. At this stage it was like 2:33 or something like that, and when I tell you that like 30 people just arrive, 30 people arrive, running like fans, wearing the Santa hat, wearing the whatever, and we're like, what's going on? And the fans are like, she's on her way, she's on her way, she's on her way. And then I was like, okay, well I can't leave now. So I stayed for like another 30 minutes or something, and Mariah Carey's van pulls up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the moment, this is the moment, this is the moment. And if you remember, this happened last time I was in New York as well, whenever I was like, Mariah, I came from Ireland, I'm seeing your show. And she was like, you are, and she does like a whistle at me. So that was the last time I'd experienced that, and she doesn't take photos because she doesn't like the lighting of outside, and you know, she kind of likes being in control of how she looks and stuff, and that I completely get it. So I knew this time to bring something to sign because that was, you know where I'm going with this. That's, you know, what is easier for her to do or whatever, and she enjoys doing that. So, she comes out of the van and immediately goes into the building, and I have a video to show you right here. So here we have it. This video is at 4 a.m, 3:45, something like that. So there we see the paparazzi flashes, and there we see Miss Mariah going in with her beautiful boyfriend Brian in the background, who is so beyond gorgeous, by the way. And so she immediately walks in, and her assistant comes over to us and goes, can I take a couple things off you? So she was taking like if people had posters or whatever, but the thing was, all these graphers, who are people that, you know, get signed and resell, were basically trying to get as many things in as possible so that they could sell them on eBay. So they're now pushing past me and my friend, who've been there for so long, and all these fans, they're pushing past, and they have like this, one of them had 5 pop vinyl of Mariah, another had like A4 printed out photos of her just on paper, whatever like that. They're literally throwing it at Mariah's assistant, so much so that she drops everything because they're literally throwing it, and then the other security's like, hey, stop, if you do this, nobody's gonna get anything signed. And it was like, I was like, stop fucking ruining it for the rest of us. So anyway, they give everything back to everyone, and then the assistant is like picking what she wants now because they've kind of like overdone it, and she's like pissed off at everyone, which as you would be. So she picks up like 10 things, 15 things or something like that, and she wasn't picking mine. Like, she had her back to me, and I was like, no. I didn't say anything, but I was just kind of standing there, and I was like, hey, hey bestie, hey BFF. She turns around, she turns around to go into the building, and she goes like this, and like almost like walks into me and goes, can I have that? And I go, yes. And so she takes this off me, and it was the final thing that she brought in. So we then are just kind of standing like twats again, and like 30, 40, 45 minutes after that, this is what happens. So let me find the video that I have. Like right after this happens, where security comes down with like a handful of stuff that they had, you know, taken off people, and every single thing was signed. Every single thing was signed. Oh my god, every single thing was signed. I love the New York ambience, and I got my Mariah Carey vinyl signed. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I am so grateful. I can't believe she actually took the time to sign it. And I'm just like, I can't believe it actually happened. I can't believe it actually happened. I'm like so happy and so grateful. So there you can see it right there. I don't care if you've already seen it. There you go. There's the signature. I can't believe it. I'm just so grateful. I can't believe it. I can't believe I saw her yesterday. I can't believe this is signed. And I knew it was mine. There was a couple people that had the same vinyl. I had nothing inside of mine, which was smart. Because I was able to identify that it was mine. Oh my god, I just can't believe that I actually have Mariah's signature. I have bought a couple things from her website that have came signed, but I've always been side-eyeing if she's actually signed it, if it's been printed on, whatever. But this one they literally took it up to her and 45 minutes later, it all comes back and it was signed. And some people's had personalized messages on them. Some people she had done doodles on them, whatever. I'm just so beyond grateful. Yesterday was such an amazing day, such a success, and this is whenever I get back to my apartment, this is getting framed. This is getting framed. So if you remember, I said whenever I was in Brighton that on the off chance that I would run into her like I did last time, I was gonna bring, you know, these two vinyl in hopes of getting one of them signed. We're on day 2 of New York and it happened. So this one, baby, you're going back there. This is my girly night. This is my girly night. So I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. And actually, I might just put this on with yesterday's vlog because I feel like this is a perfect ending to the vlog. I know it was such an abrupt vlog. I know there was really minimal, you know, footage and stuff. It really was because I was resting from Madison Square Garden. I was in Madison Square Garden and there wasn't, you know what I mean? But I feel like this is such a perfect ending to the vlog. But I do want to talk about something else right before I leave and start my day. So I want to end off discussing something I was kind of briefly touching upon yesterday about climate change. So that climate change countdown, what I meant by that is there's very minimal things that the day-to-day person can do unless everyone is on the same path. You know, if I cut down on my carbon footprint, which I should be doing, you know, it unfortunately makes such a little difference whenever a celebrity can get on a private jet, or when a company can burn unnecessary, you know, stuff, or, you know, the pollution of cars isn't going down, or airplanes, or, you know, that we're not in control of, or, you know, boat fume, or the unnecessary waste in the ocean, or there's so many things that go into it that are so beyond what me and you are capable of. And I feel that this message is putting so much fear on the day-to-day people who want to make a difference, but unfortunately will never be able to they can make a difference, but they can not be able to make as big a difference as what these global companies should be doing. So it's why isn't that countdown in the White House? Why isn't that countdown in the United Nations? Why isn't that countdown in the President's Office of Ireland? Why isn't that in the Cabinet in the UK? Why isn't that in all these different places in the world? Because they're the people that whenever they start making important differences, that can reflect our lives. And it's if I stop using straws, they're still manufacturing straws, like plastic straws. And it's it makes me so, it made me so anxious seeing that yesterday. And that is the aim of it, is to make people anxious, people like me and you anxious, where it's 6 years left before, you know, it's impossible to turn back climate change. But it's realistically, other than what we're currently doing and continuing to do to cut down our carbon footprint where we can, it's these global people that are the ones that are really jump-starting climate change. You know, things that we do day to day contributes to it, but they're it's not even comparable, what me and you do to the planet compared to what the government do to the planet, or what big corporations do to the planet, or, you know. And it just is I feel like the message is landing on wrong ears, and it's how many times can we protest companies and protest governments and protest whatever about climate change, and they don't listen to us because they don't care. And it's so upsetting. Climate change is such a real thing. It's such a scary thing. And it's just when I saw that yesterday, I was like, realistically, this message needs to be going to them. It needs to be going to us too, but it needs to be going to them. Anyways, that was where my rant was yesterday. I didn't want to end off the video without explaining it a little bit more. Alright, okay, I'm gonna head out now. It is, you know, 3:30. I just can't believe it. There's nothing better than downing Pepsi and feeling it burn on the way down. So good. Wait. See, you knew that was coming from downing Pepsi. Okay, I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Mariah Carey, for watching. And yeah, I can't wait for today as well. And I'm gonna start filming for today. And I apologize that I was gonna end this vlog off yesterday with a mukbang, but I fell asleep and my food arrived at the hotel and I was not there to go down and pick it up. And yes, management of this hotel did call me giving off to me today. So just know you had a mukbang in the works. Okay, I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.